So, uh, those of you who've watched some of my other videos will know what happens here in Shed Quarters and what we do, or what I do. People basically give me bikes that have been outgrown, left unused, they're broken. Quite more often than not, they're broken in some way. Um, I repair those bikes and donate them to children, to families, to schools, local charities, local projects, local cycling groups and cycling clubs. Bikes have gone out to Uganda. Um, there's endless. Lots. I work with lots of social workers. I wanted to sort of explain the importance of these bikes. And it's beyond just giving a bike to somebody. When a lot of these children receive a bike, um, you're giving them so much more than that. So you think you're handing over your old bike out of the corner of the garage and giving some kids a bike to play on, but it's to a lot of these kids it's much more than that. Some of these kids are in situations at home or in the care system where a bike is just so much more than a plaything. It can be an escapism thing, it can be a respite thing, it can be independence, it can be freedom, it can be the difference between whether they go to school or not, because the parents might not be ensuring that they get to school every day, or taking them to school every day, and it gives them that independent route to stay in an education. And I've seen that happen a lot um, with kids of sort of comprehensive school age through the bikes that have been donated. There are kids out there that are uh, 10, 11, 12-year-old carers for their parents or for a sibling. They desperately need something for themselves, and a lot of these kids have never owned a bike of their own, or much of anything of their own. And the bike can be their respite. It can be a couple of hours a week where they get out and do a bit of have a nice ride on a bike, or go out and visit their friends. Or it gives them so much more than just, it's not just like gifting a bicycle to your average child. I mean, like I say, a lot of these kids would never have owned one of their own before. And the look on the faces of these kids when you hand over a bike to them is just, it's just incredible. People tend to forget. I mean, everybody's going through things, but you tend to forget how lucky you are sometimes, and that there are people in really dire situations, and children in really dire situations, and these bikes can mean so much. And it's just, it might just be an old bike that was sat in the back of your garage. It might be a 90s mountain bike or something, but to this child, I promise you, it can mean the absolute world. So if you have donated a bike, thank you. And if you're thinking of donating, I hope that gives you an idea of how much difference these bikes make to the kids that they go to. And it isn't just kids. If I can help a parent, an adult that's trying to get back on their feet, or just trying to get a job and they need a bike to get back and forth to work, and that has a knock-on effect, obviously, of helping their children as well, is helping a whole family. So lots of adult bikes go out as well, and bikes for older kids, teenagers, through various charities and groups and social workers that I work with. So yeah, don't forget that your old bike can be so much more than just a bike to a child in need. If you've got something to donate, I'm a one-man band in the South Wales area, so I can't unfortunately do nationwide. Bikes come in every single day, bikes go out every single day. It's a constant thing. Over 3,000 bikes in 5 years now have gone to very grateful new owners, and most of those bikes would either have been scrapped or left to go rusty in somebody's shed or garage. So yeah, it's made a massive difference. Thank you to everyone that's helped so far. I've still got a massive waiting list of schools and projects and families. So if you can help, yeah, get in touch.